Good morning. I'm Cade, and I'm your host, and I'm the owner of Pagosa Springs Barbershop, and welcome to Cut Up and Listen, a podcast recorded live at Pagosa Springs Barbershop in downtown Pagosa Springs, Colorado. Welcome to our inaugural podcast number one, soon to be number one on the charts, and soon to be number one in your hearts. Our first podcast. Welcome. Good morning. It is about 6:15, 6:25. Yeah, let me get it right. 6:23 in the morning. I've been here since early. Ran into some technical difficulties. You'll find over time that this is not necessarily what I do, but hopefully a podcast will be what I do well by the end of it, or hopefully it'll be one that you love, you enjoy. But let's jump right into it. Let's talk about where we came from, the origins of Pagosa Springs Barbershop. Again, welcome this morning. Are you a coffee person? I'm not a coffee person. I don't drink coffee. Usually I am loaded with energy in the morning. I'm an early riser. I like to get going. But if you see me, I'm chatty this way without caffeine. And what I always make the joke in the barbershop is, man, imagine me with caffeine. Like, that would be a problem, man. I'm just borderline annoying at that point. You know, you ever met those people that just like, they can't find enough words to say? Like, they will say them all. That's me. But I'm Cade. I'm the owner of Pagosa Springs Barbershop, a veteran-owned, nostalgia, clean, modernly classic, clean cuts, all those things. That's what we offer. So let's jump right in and let's tell you where we came from. I myself have been barbering for about 13 years now. I've been lucky enough to be in some great situations where I got to learn, got to be part of some things that maybe I didn't learn from the people, but at the same time I learned from the situation. But I wanted to start this podcast to convey some of those stories that I've captured over the years, or that have been shown to me or told to me. I was lucky enough that when I came to Pagosa Springs, I got to land in Ray's Barbershop. If you know Pagosa Springs, or if you're born and raised in Pagosa Springs, if your dad was born and raised, keep going, man. The lines go all the way back. Ray cut their hair. Mr. Ray had a barbershop in Pagosa Springs for 53 years. And I was lucky enough to land in his shop for about a year and a half when I first got to town. Was he the first barbershop, or was his barbershop the first barbershop I'd ever been in? No, I'd been in another barbershop. I moved in from San Diego. I've been doing other things. I actually worked in an Iraqi barbershop. Yeah, I actually mean that. I mean, 9 out of the 11 barbers were Iraqi refugees, had Turkish training. I believe 5 of them had worked in the same barbershop together. So by the time I got to Mr. Ray's here, it was an experience. I got to see one-on-one with, the local legend himself, Mr. Ray. Now, Mr. Ray had a way of bringing you into his shop and inviting you in. I know that he would always come in and talk about passing out cards or telling guys to come in and get haircuts. He'd see them at the bar. He'd pass them in the grocery store. He had a way of inviting you in. And then when you got in his chair, Mr. Ray could talk about fishing. He could tell you anything about this town. He had a way of talking. Now, he also had a way of not talking too. I got to see that side, that if he wanted to chat or if he wanted to interact with you, I got to see that. If he didn't want to interact with you, I also got to see that. But I got exposed to the way his hands worked on people and had worked on people for 53 years. Now, that's a proven method. That's a timeless tradition. And I was lucky enough to settle in his shop and get to be part of that. But at the same time, all good things come to an end. So in 2017, I was able to branch out on my own and start and open Pagosa Springs Barbershop. I've been blessed to be here for 7.5 years now at 510 San Juan Street in downtown Pagosa Springs. Currently, we have construction going on in front of our shop, which creates its own hurdles for sure. But we're okay, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. And so we're going to continue forward. We're going to do the new things like podcasts. We're going to keep offering free beer. We're going to keep doing great haircuts and keep offering service and support our community in a way that I believe in. And the rest will work itself out, man. That's what I believe. The rest will work itself out. But in 2017, I got to open. This is a veteran-owned barbershop. I myself served in the U.S. Navy from 2003 to 2007. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the friends I made in the Navy. I'm proud of the relationships I've made in the Navy. And I'm proud of the service that I was able to participate in and now bring into my barbershop and apply it to my own services. That pride, that sense of team, that sense of camaraderie, that sense of patriotism, of offering and doing my part in my community, I can guarantee you that fire was fueled somewhere along the way by my military service. So I'm thankful for that time in service, and now I get to use my platform in the barbershop to offer the services the way I want, and I get to interact with veterans the way that I want. I get to, because I'm in charge here, so no, I'm kidding. Usually the client's in charge, but my grandma used to say something that still resonates, and it's the number one quote I say from my grandma, Mumsy. She has passed away years ago, but this is the number one quote I say from my Mumsy. He who does the paying does the saying. And so if I'm in here paying the bills, I get to designate who and what I want to apply my efforts to. So every year at Veterans Day, we close the barbershop to the general public, and I bring my fraternity in, service members, veterans. I allow them to come in, and I pay my staff, and I bring in volunteers, things like that. And we shut down. We offer free haircuts, free beer, free massages. My sister-in-law at Pagosa Springs Massage Center, she comes in every year. Every year, she volunteers to come in and offer free massages to the veterans. My neighbors last year all banded together, the ladies in my neighborhood, and made baked goods and came in and just absolutely stocked the tables with baked goods. Rosie's Pizza always donates pizza. Mr. Kirk Bliss, the owner, Kirk and Audrey Bliss, and their cute little daughter, Georgia, they always seek me out. I never have to go get them. They seek me out to come in and say, hey, man, can we offer free pizza to your guys? Can we please provide a meal? Man, I am so proud to say that we've built a team around a service for our veterans, and we're able to offer that every year. So if you come into my shop, veterans and service members, first responders, we give a discount. That's what we do. That's my designation. I get to say that. I get to go through my pricing. When you own your own shop, you get to go through your own pricing and say, hey, you know what? That's where I want to offer a discount. Because you know what? Like Mumsy used to say, he who does, or she who does the paying, or he who does this paying, they do the saying. So I just wanted to give you a brief insight to Pagosa Springs Barbershop and what we're offering here, who we are, and where we're going. I hope you'll tune in. Again, I'm Cade, and I'm the owner of Pagosa Springs Barbershop, and I'm happy to be on the mic with you and chatting with you. If you've ever been in my chair, just know that I'm thankful that you were in my chair, and I'm thankful you're here. Thanks for listening today to Cut Up and Listen, a podcast created and recorded live at 510 San Juan Street in downtown Pagosa Springs. Thanks for being here. And if you got any questions, go to pagosaspringsbarbershop.com. Check us out on all the socials, Pagosa Springs Barbershop. You'll be able to find us on Facebook, Instagram. We're headed to Spotify. We're going to be on YouTube. We do have some channels and things like that. So you can start using that search term, Pagosa Springs Barbershop, or Cut Up and Listen, and you'll find some results with that search. Again, I'm Cade, and thanks for being here. Catch you next time.